This is Randi Altman's Perspective. Randi Altman has been writing about our industry for more than 20 years. In fact, she's the editor-in-chief of her own website at postperspective.com. And I always like every week getting her take on what's happening inside the industry. Hello, Randi, welcome.
Hi, Larry. Thanks for having me back.
So what's the big news this week?
Well, I think the big news is that Adobe has finally released all of the enhancements and upgrades they've made to their creative suite, the stuff that they were showing in Amsterdam at IBC and stuff that they were showing at their own Adobe Max. So it's out there for the taking now.
Well, I know you're going to be talking to a lot of people to find out what's going on, but from your perspective, what's your sense of where Adobe is headed?
I think they're headed to the high end, and I think this new release and these new products make that pretty clear. At Adobe Max, their own conference, they were showing native 8K editing. Thanks to Dell workstations and NVIDIA cards, they are really taking advantage of the GPU. And also, they've made additions to their editing product and After Effects as well. So I think they want the high end, and that's pretty clear.
Well, Adobe made the big news this week. What else is happening in the industry that's caught your attention?
Well, this week, Assimilate announced a new version of their Scratch. So it's 8.4. So while Assimilate is still being used in color suites, what they're also doing is bringing the product on set. And that's pretty important to what they're offering with this new release and going forward. So DITs are going to be using it in various ways on set. They have Scratch Web, so real time via the cloud. So I think that they're one of those companies that realize you can't just be one thing, and they're adding to their ecosystem. So that's big news.
I was just thinking that Assimilate's not the only company that's moved their tools to be on set as opposed to in post. What's driving this trend to pulling more post tools on set?
Well, I think it's about efficiency. I think that it's also about tighter deadlines and less budgets. So I think there has to be a very clear and efficient path from set to post, and that's what's been happening. It started a few years ago, but the march continues.
Randi, I look forward to talking with you again next week. What website can people visit who want to learn more about you and the stuff you're writing about?
Postperspective.com.
And Randi Altman is the editor-in-chief of postperspective.com. Randi, as always, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Larry.
To read more from Randi Altman, visit postperspective.com.